Hi everyone. So I want to try something a little different today. Um, I did bought this for a while, and so um, with some help from my friends online, um, I'm making some uh idea of learning how not to blunder. So today's focus is, ignoring your opponent's threats. Mostly it's checkmates. So I'm gonna try this more. I'm gonna try this weekly, every Wednesday if possible. So if you guys have any games, I would love you guys submit them for me. The purpose of this video is not just to not laugh at the people, but as beginners, in even higher up, everyone blunders. So you gotta take this as a grain of salt. This is not to make fun of anyone. This is how chess is. It's hard. Um, so for them to do, let's get started. Um, in this game, uh, normal pieces. Like I said, we're just ignoring mostly the openings here, unless there's absolutely a big blunder. Now, when I say blunder, it's obvious. I mean, it's obvious as a blunder. If it's a small blunder, then that's fine. But um, we're talking about big old blunders. I'm giving you guys 3 games and plus one more of my game that I lost last week. So um, everything's fine except for here. White should pull back here, and then white take, black takes, white take. It's pretty much even. So everything's fine except
Check.
up to this point, right?
Check.
I would say right here. It's obvious that white's threatening here. Right here for checkmate. It's obvious. So that's a big blunder.
Check.
And then white
Checkmate.
eventually checkmate here. So black should have like
Check.
instead of move the queen, probably castle here, and you're just fine. But instead of the game, black really made a mistake of
Check. Check.
ignoring the threat of checkmate. Even taking here is fine. Even here is fine. And maybe here, maybe. But that's the point. It's like you're just ignoring you're ignoring your opponent's threats for checkmate. So game number 2. This is shout out to Farm Brian for submitting this game. I know him for a while. Um, like I said, we're just ignoring we're just ignoring here.
Check.
Normal development.
Check.
And right here, um,
Check. Check.
completely ignoring. Maybe you should pull it back here. Maybe. But you shouldn't like. You should never take with the bishop with the knight, because the bishop is more valuable than the knight. I mean, even though their material is even, their points are equal. Their bishops are more good for long range, and knights are for short range. So, obviously, you shouldn't be taking here,
Checkmate.
and you lost that point. So, um, most likely, probably should have done was, I don't know. Let's just say, well, not even here. It's not even helps. So you may have to lose the bishop at this point, or go right here. I don't know. You should never, you should probably castle
check,
as soon as you can. That's my recommendation. Is like you should be castling it before move 10.
check,
So, so game in 3 is Blunder Goat. I have also known him for a while. Everything's fine here. Normal. It's a small blunder here. It's a free piece. Should always take it a free piece, if possible. Now, I would say sometimes it's a poison, which when I say poison, it means that it's it's not risk. It's not um like you can't take the piece because something else is going to happen. Which in future videos I'm gonna probably make more of that. Um, so
check, check,
yeah, most right here, moving. I would say moving the knight right here be fine, most likely. But that's not happen in the game. And you're just ignoring, and white's just ignoring the play
check,
here, and
check,
got checkmated because you're exposing your king. So you always gotta look at your opponent's threats. And that's again key. It's the key to every chess is you need to look at not just your threats but your opponent's threats.
check,
So that's what
check,
happened.
Checkmate.
So, and this is the bonus game for you guys. This happened last week for me. I play online chesses leagues, and I completely blunder. I'm about to show you guys. So everything's normal here up this point right here. Now, my mistake was to take the knight here because my thought was this. But I completely didn't see this. So another thing is you got to look. If I'm going to move there, what's going to happen? And I had a whole lot of time, guys. So I should have never blundered with I'm at 26. I mean, hour and 26. So there was a lot of time. I should have never. It's just completely lost here for black. So, so you need to look at your opponent's threats, and you need to also look at your what you're doing, because even long time controls, you should never blunder. Now with Blitz, it's more happens more often, but long time you shouldn't be blundering. My your big key takeaway here, guys, is to checks, captures, and attacks is the main three, and you should know what you're doing. If you guys like this, let me know. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try this to do this every Wednesday, for fun and for education purposes. So, like I say, if you have any guys have any videos, let me know. I would love to look at them, and we could all learn from something. Talk to you later.